returned to the alchemist sooner than I ever wished to. The first shard, the one the Azeb carried before he died, still lay pinned beneath a lattice of brass instruments. The alchemist had studied it for days, and giving me nothing but a slow tilt of the head and the word unfamiliar. But the second shard, the one the lion brought back from the tunnels, that one felt wrong, even through the cloth I wrapped it in. The alchemist's chamber was thick with fumes and the soft ticking of devices whose purpose I never learned. Their homunculus clung to the rafters, a pale, half-formed thing. It hissed when the lion stepped inside.
Curious.
I set the shard on their table. The alchemist didn't touch it at first. They only watched it, as if waiting for it to breathe. I told them what happened. The husks, the thing that rose from its own corpse, the lion's return and the tunnels. I listened in silence, the third eye flickering behind its lens.
And you, tell me what you saw.
It bore the shape of an angel, but it wasn't one. It was stitched together, wrong in every place it should have been right. It spoke to me. It knew me.
Knew you in what way, lion?
The lion didn't answer. The alchemist finally reached for the shard. They lifted it with tongs, turning it under the light. Their mask revealed nothing, but their hands stilled, just for a moment, as if something in the material had caught them off guard.
The first shard, I thought it was a deviation. Something the Order of the Fly had altered and abandoned. This one isn't altered. It isn't engineered. It's older, cruder. The structure doesn't follow any pattern that we know.
They ran a gloved thumb along its ridges. The shard pulsed faintly when the lion exhaled. The alchemist froze. Not visibly, but the tightening of their grip told me enough.
This material reacts to him, not to us, to him.
But what does it mean? The alchemist set the shard down with care, as though it might wake.
Whatever made this, it wasn't crafted. It wasn't designed. It simply endured. Long before the Grail sciences, long before our records. It mirrored a shape for you, not to deceive you, but because that shape is buried somewhere in its memory.
The lion's jaw tightened. His gauntlet twitched once, then stilled. The alchemist continued, unaware of the wound they were opening.
It didn't see a man. It saw what you were made to be. A vessel built for fire.
You're not like us, lion. You were made for this. I meant it as reassurance. He heard something else. He lowered his head, silent and still. The alchemist noticed first, their head angled toward him, the third eye narrowing to a thin line of light.
Tell me more, Lion.
He didn't answer.
Captain, this is beyond the House of Wisdom. The Royal House of Aldin must be informed.
Then we take it to them at first light. The alchemist nodded, then paused. The third eye flickered once more.
Oh, and Captain, one more thing.
What is it?
Our lion is no longer here.
I hadn't heard him rise, hadn't heard the door. Only the faint drift of sand across the threshold. His footprints led back toward the desert, back toward the tunnels, and back toward the thing that had spoken to him. That is the last time our lion would stand beside me.